Hello, hi, welcome to Cryptic Hybrid, and this is The Witch's Lullaby. Now, The Witch's Lullaby is a point-and-click adventure game featuring a fantasy medieval setting in which you have to investigate the strange happenings in and around a village called Fungham. Now, this game that was developed in just 2 weeks for the Adventure Jam of 2022, and we're gonna check it out together. New game. The town of Fungham has disappeared from the map. For weeks, shipments of precious mushrooms from the area have not arrived, and a few traveling merchants passing through Fungham never reach their destination. That's where you come in. Having been on the road for months anyway, you decided that a small detour to the mysterious disappearing town would make for an interesting diversion. Little did you know... Oh, almost there. Alright, left mouse to interact, right mouse button to examine. Examining is necessary to solve several of the puzzles. You can open your inventory by moving the cursor. Okay, have fun. Alright. Are we doing anything here? No? Just move forward? Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Everything seems very peaceful, almost idyllic. Idyllic? Idyllic? Idyllic. Oh, that must be the town, right? Okay. As you approach the gates of Fungham, you spot a man standing on the crossroads ahead. He notices you too. Good sir. So good to see a living soul. The man looks uneasy, but he returns your smile. Greetings to you, traveler. Say, are you from around these parts? From these parts, yes. Fungham then? Right. And is it all well with you? See, there have been some troubling news. Or rather, troubling lack of news. The man's smile is beyond forced. He hasn't moved a muscle since you first spoke to him. Oh no, nothing's troubling, sir. So you wouldn't mind if I pay Fungham a visit, would you? Clear up the, all the misunderstanding? That won't be necessary, sir. Everything's fine, really. Fine. The corners of his mouth force themselves into an even wider grin. If there was any doubt before, it can't be denied now. This man is terrified. Look, man, it's obviously something's not right here. Why don't you just tell me what's going on? The man remains silent for a long while. The fact that he's still smiling is unnerving. I really think you should leave, sir. Look, good sir, I haven't traveled all this way just to turn around and, A sudden shiver runs up your spine. Why is it so chilly all of a sudden? Uh-oh. What the hell? What the? Easy, sir. You say it too, right? Right? Just stay calm. Calm? Calm? How do you expect me to... Think happy thoughts. What do you mean happy? You feel a sharp jolt of pain in the back of your head and you collapse to the ground. Everything goes dark. When you come to your senses again, you are lying in an unfamiliar room. The man is here too, giving you a concerned look. You also see a woman sitting by the fireplace. You quickly jump to your feet. You hit me! He also drugged you. Just some herbs and mushrooms. To soothe your nerves when you come to your senses. My apologies, good sir. It's really just important that you don't get upset again. Knocking you out was the lesser evil. You look around the room again. Where am I? In Fungham. This is our home. I'm Tarek and this is my wife, Masha. Pleased to meet you. We mean you no harm, sir. Please, please don't get angry. What was that thing? We call her the Veiled Lady. She didn't seem very ladylike to me. Careful, sir. You sound a little aggravated again. That's when she comes for you. Just keep calm. Think happy thoughts. Alright, I need some answers. You see the man's eyebrows raise, along with the volume of your voice, and you do your best to collect yourself. I mean, I would like to calmly and politely ask for some answers. That's the spirit, sir. What exactly happened here? The Veil Lady, what is she about? Please? A subtle sigh escapes the man's mouth, but his usual unnatural grin returns quickly. It all began when Tobin went missing. Tobin? Our son. He was the first one she took. Respectfully, we don't know that for sure, honey. Masha says nothing, but there is an awkward moment of silence as they both stare into empty space, doing their best to look neutral and disinterested. You realize an unspoken argument just took place. We simply woke up one morning and couldn't find our boy. A search party set out into the woods only to find the place has changed. Changed? There are strange things in the forest now. Bizarre creatures. It's as if we have been transported in a twisted fairy tale. There's a giant pig that calls himself king. There are gnomes who collect whatever you happen to lose. And there's the Veil Lady. She's behind it all. That... Careful, darling. So sorry, honey. The stilted cheeriness of their voices is sickening. My wife is right. For whatever reason, the Veil Lady has cast a curse upon this place. We cannot leave, and whenever somebody gets upset about it... About anything, really? She comes for them. Sooner or later, everyone gets angry. Everyone argues. That's why Fungham is more or less deserted now. It's only us and old Helga in the woods. You are desperately trying to wrap your mind around all of this. You feel like you need to sit down. So, what you're telling me is, a creepy veil witch has kidnapped your son, and to add insult to injury, she punished everyone who acts angry or upset? So this place is pretty much a ghost town now, and whoever's left has to act happily all the time. Also, there's a giant pig in the forest? And gnomes. And gnomes. And you can't leave. That's pretty much our predicament in a nutshell, sir. So sorry you have to share it now. Wait, I'm stuck here too now? Well, you should have left when we first saw each other. The Veil Lady has you on her list now. Okay. Just try going back the path you came from. You will see for yourself. Perfect. Maybe, if only you could find our Tobin? That's how it all started after all. Find Tobin. Well, if we are to get out of all this, we have to start somewhere, don't we? A fleeting expression of disapproval crosses Masha's face. Tarek notices it. My wife may have lost hope, but I say hope is all we have now. Look for our son, sir, please. We can start at the ruins in the east. It's a mysterious and ancient place. I bet that's where the lady has her lair. Sure, I'll look around and see what I can do. Just remember, think happy thoughts. Right. For obvious reasons, Masha has been hiding her true feelings, but she still somehow manages to make it clear that she doesn't like you. About your son. I'm so sorry, sir, but I really can't risk getting angry. I understand. Then I'm sure you also understand that discussing private matters with nosy outsiders puts me at a very high risk in this regard. She gives you the warmest smile possible and proceeds to act as if you weren't there. You can't quite put your finger on it, but something tells you this woman doesn't trust you. Alright. This leads to Tobin's room. This all leads to your son's room, yes? Yes. Would you mind if I took a look in there? Perhaps there could be some clues as to Tobin's disappearance. I'm very terribly sorry, good sir, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. Living under the Veil Lady's curse has honed Masha's passive-aggressive tone to perfection. Look, Masha, I know you doubt my ability to find your boy, but I can at least try, can't I? You misunderstand. As much as I would love to let you rummage through my late son's belongings, I'm afraid my dear husband has lost the key to his room. Tarek's face turns red and he scratches the back of his head nervously. It's good that the witch is only summoned by anger. If embarrassment was her calling, Tarek would be a dead man. It's those gnomes. They're really stretching the definition of lost. I'm not following. You know how people always tell children gnomes took their missing socks? Well, thanks to the lady's curse, we actually have those now. You see, I locked Tobin's room to preserve it as it was when he left, and then I didn't even lose it. I just forgot where it was for a minute or two. Next thing I know, it's gone. Damn gnomes took it. Uh-oh. Don't get angry. Careful, darling. You are starting to sound upset. No, I'm just calmly stating that the gnomes have dutifully collected the key I lost, which is entirely fair and natural, and I'm perfectly content with it. It's great the gnomes are doing their job, isn't it, honey? So hardworking. Gotta love the little fellas. I will never get used to this. Never say never. Well, let me see if I can find that key at least. Gnomes, you say? Sounds like I should pay them a visit. Right. Alright, let's get outside. And start looking for stuff. Wall. You've reached Fungham's eastern wall. Beyond it, you can see a trace of smoke rising to the air. And is that someone humming a melody under their breath? You should get around to the other side of this wall and investigate. Oh, a stick. If life has taught me anything, is that one can always use a pointy stick. You take the stick. Hey, we got a stick. We got ourselves a stick. A mushroom, the official symbol of Fungham, because it's, you know, fungi. People here are really proud of their mushrooming craft. Well, they were, when there were still any people left. Looks like this well has dried out a long time ago. Peering into it, you only see darkness. There is neither a rope nor a bucket, and you're definitely not climbing in it. Okay. A small farm lies to the west. The smell isn't inviting. I mean, it's a farm. Oh, piggy. You see intelligence in the pig's eyes. It's looking at you as if it wanted something. Hello, piggy. What is it? You pet the pig. The way it's looking at you, you almost expect it to wag its tail. It seems to be begging for treats. Okay, piggy. So you want some food? Maybe we can find you some food. Alright, so let's go outside. Outside the village. Okay, so this is where... Okay, let's see if we try to go back, right? Because he said that we're trapped, right? So if we go back where we came from... Right? That was... what was Tarek on about when he said you can't leave? The path is still here. You just put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be out of here. Right? Well... You feel drowsy and somewhat nauseous. You blink and the next thing you know, you're walking down a different path than just seconds ago. The fields and meadows are replaced by rocky terrain and you find yourself in the mountains east of Fungham. Looks like leaving this place really won't be that easy. An ancient gate looms ahead of you. This must be the ruins Tarek spoke about. If his theory is correct, this is where the Veiled Lady came from and where she may be keeping Tobin. And if I go back? You try walking out of Fungham once again. Maybe if you really focus this time. Nope. Once again, you are transported to the other side of Fungham. You give up. It's clear you are not leaving here anytime soon. Alright, let's save. Let's save as R for recording 1. Mao statue. An ancient statues stand on each side of the stone gate. Upon the torso of each of them, a symbol is inscribed. You've never seen these symbols before, but perhaps somebody else can help you read them. You make sure to memorize them. It looks very, very old. You have no idea what the engravings represent, but it certainly looks very fungal. Okay. There's no way you are moving the gate by force. Better save your energy. Mouth. You look into the statue's mouth. It's surprisingly deep and dark. Maybe I need to put something in there, like an offering. Right, because it's Like a key, sound like a keyhole. Let's see what's here. So that's the village, right? That would be the village. Oh, fishing rod. You wonder who left it here? You'll probably never know. Well, someone, a fisherman who got angry that he couldn't catch any fish. You pick up the rod and find the shoe on its other end. Oh. Why not? You take both the rod and the shoe. Shoe. Examining the shoe more carefully, you find a damp sock inside. Aww. It's still wet and very smelly. Back when Fungham was a living town, this was probably a popular fishing spot. You have no desire to sail out there. With giant pigs and demonic witches on land, who knows what lurks in the water? A kraken? A kraken? Let's go here. Cause yeah, that's back to the village. Oh, hello. The meadow is filled with useless junk. Strings, nails, cups, pens, small change. You feel like a child in a candy shop. You don't know what to pick up first. This place could fill several inventories. But what's even more striking are the little creatures who seem to be running this place. The meadow is flooded with their chatter. They argue, haggle, laugh and bicker. They seem to be doing some kind of business? Until you enter, that is. At your arrival, the commotion stops and the little creatures turn towards you, eyeing you with both curiosity and suspicion. What brings you here, lad? Are you a broker? An investor? A sponsor? None of the above. I'm looking for a key. That key, I bet. A key? The one right beyond you, in fact? Well, behind you. Has the key been lost? It has. Then it belongs to us. Yep, that's how it works. Tough luck. So what's the key worth to you? I have collected some very decent random junk on my travels, you know. Yeah, we could trade. Maybe there's a deal to be made. Maybe. Depends. Are you in the sock market? What now? The sock market. Are you a sock broker, kid? We only invest in socks these days. Well, I do have a pair of those on my feet, if that's what you mean. Here's socks. Precious socks. Socks. Do we have a deal then? Socks for the key? That works for us, fella. You take off your socks and hand them to the gnome, but he waves your hand away. That's not how it works, my boy. See? We gotta make a proper transfer. Okay, and how do I do that? You gotta lose them. Lose them. This is ridiculous, but you don't seem to have any other option. You drop your socks on the ground and look up. Now, where did I put those socks? Gosh. Am I a scatterbrain? Where could they be? You glance back to the ground, and to your surprise, the socks are gone. How did they do that? You didn't see any of them move at all. Now, the key. We thank you for your initial investment, lad. Wait, initial investment? You think of the veiled lady and do your best to calm down. That's right. You're on your way to the top, that's for sure. But as for the key, let's say we take your socks at a 50% deposit. Bring us another pair and you'll get your key. Son of a bitch. We have a deal, yes? You become painfully aware of the roughness and pungency of the inside of your boots. No, give me back my socks. But you lost them, my boy. They're our socks now. Such are the rules. You keep reminding yourself that you mustn't get angry. Alright. I happen to have another sock. Happy now? You wave the wet sock in the air. Your nose makes you instantly regret doing that. Good start. But not good enough. We're running a pair trade here. You'll need at least 200% of that if you want to break into the stock market. Come back when you're ready to make a proper investment. Apparently, one sock is not enough. I'll be back. You leave the meadow feeling defeated. If you are to obtain a Tarek's key, you will need to find some more socks. Oh. That was a bug, I think. Alright, I need one more sock then. Let's save. Just in case. Let's go back and try to look for socks. Maybe I can talk to Tarek about it. So this here. Well, actually, let's look here first and then go back. The hell? There's a weird sound. A candle? Maybe I can get there? Tucked away in the woods, you find a modest dwelling, little beyond a tent and a fireplace. No. An old woman emerges from the tent and smiles. Was she expecting you? Ha! A stranger. We don't get many guests these days, and the ones we get, we lose again. Sad business, that. It's just us and old Helga in the woods, remember Masha saying. Okay, so she must be Helga. You must be Helga. My reputation precedes me, eh? And who might you be, stranger? Wait, don't tell me. She presses her fingers on her temples, closes her eyes, and speaks in a deep, serious voice. You have come here to seek success and fortune, yet you have only found grief. That's pretty generic, but you're not wrong. To find the one you pursue, you shall make deals with creatures both giant and small. You're starting to lose me a little bit. You shall be blessed twice and descend into darkness, only to find what has been below your feet all along. Furthermore, your hemorrhoids shall get worse before they get better. Alright, enough. Helga opens her eyes and chuckles. Oh, don't mind me, dear. Just some old-fashioned croning, that's all. Not like, She glances behind her back towards the mountains and spits on the ground. You're thinking of the Veiled Lady, aren't you? You've had the pleasure, then. I've seen the witch, yes. I don't know what that thing is, but it certainly isn't the witch. I know a thing or two about witching, potion brewing, soothsaying, protective charms, and all that song and dance. That filth up there, that ain't no witch. It takes you a while to realize what is so disturbing about this conversation. Then it hits you. You sound angry, Miss Helga. If you say so, and nothing's happening. She gives you a cheeky smile. That's cause I am just messing with you, young man. I hardly get really angry these days. Right. Now when I do, mind you, you wouldn't want to be around. But most of the time, I'm just playing. You look towards the mountains when you mention the lady. Oh yes, that's where she sulks when she's not sucking people's souls. It's an ancient place, the mountains. I know, I've been there already. Actually, there might be something you could help me with. I went to the mountains and I found a gate. There are also these statues and there's symbols on them. Now, that's something I might know a thing or two about. What did the symbols look like? Well, they both started with a dot or a circle, I suppose, and sort of like a squiggly line. Helga waves you off impatiently. Can't you maybe think of a better way to relate those symbols to me, young man? I suppose? Then try that, because you're terrible at describing. If you want Helga to translate the symbols for you, you will have to show her what they look like more directly. Okay. It smells witchy. No thank you. I see nothing special about it. About the tent. Sandy patch. A sandy bit of ground. If you were still a kid, you would immediately draw something on it. Probably something rude. Oh, I can draw the symbols, right? With a stick? Using the stick, you draw the symbols from the statues in the sand. Can you make any sense of it? Easy. The one on the left, you know, with the two semicircles, it says a king's blessing, I believe. A king's blessing? Yep. And the other one's also about the blessing. Queens? Mothers. A king's blessing and a mother's blessing then. And what is that supposed to mean? I wager it means what it says. The gate you found, if you want to go through it, you must acquire a blessing from a king and another one from a mother. And how do I go about doing that? Well, I reckon finding a king and a mother would be a decent start. You don't say. Now a king we happen to have here in Fungham only appeared recently. He oinks a lot and doesn't wear pants, but he's still a king. Are you talking about the giant pig everybody's been mentioning? That's the one. King Pig. And a mother? Sadly, I can't be of service there. Never had the privilege, you know. So unless something changes in that department, you'll have to figure it out yourself. A king's blessing. A mother's blessing. Well, Masha's a mother. Maybe her blessing? You have no idea how you'll acquire either, but at least you have a mission now. Thank you, Helga. For nothing. Wish you all the luck, young man. Both of you stay still for a moment as if expecting the other one to say more. Don't worry, I'm not going to mention the hemorrhoids again. Oh, thank God. Bye, Helga. Wait, maybe she has more info, wait. Hey there, Miss Helga. Hey yourself, young man. How is your search proceeding? Well, you know, trudging along, exploring, filling my pockets with random stuff. Aye, that's how these things go. You spend some time by the tent chatting with Helga. The old woman is a pleasant company, but eventually you must be on your way. Bye, Miss Helga. We shall meet again, young man. Alright, so we need to... Well, I still need... Okay, I need socks, I need to find the king. This is really odd. I need... Well, the blessings, right? Let's go back. Maybe I can talk to Masha? I don't know. Okay, so we've been... Okay, we haven't been here. Maybe this is the way to the king? What's here? A boat. You examine the wrecked boat, but find nothing useful. Water. There's a shape in the shallow waters near the shore. You can't reach it from here, but maybe you could fish it out somehow? Okay, well I have a fishing rod. Let's use that. What do you know? Another shoe. This fishing rod seems to only do one thing, but it does it extremely well. Oh, another sock maybe. Another shoe, another sock. You now have a pair! Yes, we can trade that. Nice. Okay, let's see what's here first, and then we're gonna go to the gnomes and get that key. Okay, the king. They weren't kidding when they said there's a pig king, or was it King Pig? In any case, he seems to be the kind of king who puts his own face on a flag. Marvelous. People keep mentioning the Pig King, but somehow nobody thought of telling you that his staff comprises of giant poultry? You wonder how all this oddity fits into the Veil Lady's curse. A demonic witch on one hand, overgrown chicken on the other. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so they're maybe related somehow. Excuse me? Audience requested? Audience request... Sorry, what? The clerk picks at the counter several times, then points its beak towards a pile of request form next to the booth. Only royal family accepted into the king's chambers. Take form, bring back form with a royal stamp of approval. Only royal family accepted. It seems you will have to file an official request to speak to the Pig King. Alright. Looks like those are official requests for an audience with the king. You take one request form. You'll need it if you want to ask for an audience with His Majesty. It's a formal request for an audience with the Pig King. Apparently, it needs a seal from a member of the aristocracy. It seems to mark the border of the giant pig's kingdom. Okay, we need a seal. A seal. Okay, maybe I can find. Maybe that's in Tobin's room. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Get the key, because that's one big thing. We can probably find some clues in there. Maybe the stamp for the. Yeah, we'll see. Once again, they quiet down and look at you as you approach. The prodigal son returns. Have you more socks to trade, fella? I should do. I got you another pair, yes. Here, I'm afraid they're a bit wet. High liquidity. Good. You hand them your socks, making sure not to lose them this time around. The key now, please? But what are you saying, my boy? You haven't been following the market. What? He doesn't know. There's a market crisis, man. Socks are plummeting. At current rates, for the key, we will need... He seems to be doing mental arithmetics for a while. Yes, I believe it's 3,733 socks. What? Sorry, did I say socks? I meant pairs. You lose control. Give me the key now. Oh shit. The gnomes scatter away. You wish you could do the same. Okay, think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts! And just like that, she's gone. You're not really sure how you did it. You're quite positive that a moment ago you couldn't think of anything particularly happy. Maybe she appreciated the effort. Oh Jesus. You pocket the key and quickly leave this place. Yeah, let's just go. Okay. At least we got the key. Damn. That was close. That was frickin' close. That was so frickin' close. Okay, let's go back. And, actually, can we go to the... Let's see here. That candle. Maybe I can take that? Maybe I need to light something up? Candle. You feel like it might be more useful to you where it is. You decide to leave it there for now. Well, I don't have any matches. It's probably a signal light of sorts. Or maybe it lights the path below? Or somebody just like to read in the spot. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to come back there, I guess. Alright, let's go. Yeah, maybe I can get some matches. Or, okay, let's go back. And go into the room. Oh, don't tell me. Ah, it's a magic box. Okay, it says I need it. Okay. Well, wait, was this before? I don't remember it being here before. Would you mind if I borrow your matches? Well, we use them to light the fire when it's cold at night. So you would be angry if I took them? Angry? No. Why would we be angry? It's just matches and we have blankets. Right, honey? The woman shrugs her shoulders in defeat. With a tinge of guilt, you pocket the matches. Sorry. Okay. Well, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna find your kid, hopefully, so, you know, just chillax. You could unlock the door, but it would be impolite to just barge into their lost son's room. You should give the key to Tarek. Okay. I think I found your key. You have? Here, look. Oh, excellent. I can't remember the last time something that was lost here in Fungham has also been found. Can I look into your son's room then? Tarek glances at his wife, whose strain to maintain a cheerful tone is more palpable than ever. What do you expect me to argue? Do what you will. Tarek unlocks the door for you. You are now free to examine Tobin's room. She doesn't like me at all. But maybe I'm gonna need her blessing. Tobin's laundry has long since dried. No need to take down Tobin's laundry. His parents will do it when they're ready. You guess these herbs are supposed to make that are supposed to make the room smell nice. Can't say it's working though. You search through the chest, but find only a mixture of toys, sticks, and pebbles Tobin must have collected. Apparently, Tobin had a tendency you are all too familiar with, collecting random junk. Maybe he's an adventurer. You're starting to like this boy. It's a small clay pot. It rattles when you shake it. You open the pot to find a small collection of Tobin's baby teeth. Aww. As much as you would like to believe this constitutes a clue, it tells you nothing. Tobin's laundry has long dried. It's a sack of Fungham's pride and main source of income, dried mushroom. Maybe I can get the mushroom for that pig, because he wanted a treat? Pigs like mushroom, right? The sack looks too big and heavy even for your bottomless pockets. Okay. Curtain. Apart from being old and heavy, there is nothing special about the curtain. Then why can I... You pull the curtain. It's surprisingly effective at blocking out the sun. The room descends into darkness. Huh. You look around the dark room, waiting for your eyes to adjust. Then you see it. You see her. Oh God! It's not though. It takes some time before you realize that what you're looking at is just a bag of dried mushroom and some laundry. This almost gave me a heart attack. Are you okay, sir? You realize Tarek must have heard your screaming. Yes, fine. I thought I saw something. Everything good then? Yes, all good. Well, that's a relief. For a moment I thought the veiled lady must have come for you. That makes two of us. It does look like the veiled lady though. Your heart still beating from the shock, you pull the curtain back again, letting reassuring sunshine into the room. You pull the curtain again. You still see it. The dark shapes in the room remind you of the veiled lady. Could this be the clue you came here to find? But what does it mean? Maybe it means that that's what the kid saw? So, anything? I'm not sure. Told you, you didn't need to bother. There was something though, but I'm not sure what it means just yet. You're being awfully cryptic, sir, if you don't mind me saying so. Well, I'm cryptic hybrid, so. I know. That's just because I'm confused myself. Pig kings, sock-eating gnomes, and a veiled witch. One that looks awfully like, Yes? Never mind. Let me ask you this, though. Was your son, per any chance, afraid of the dark? Like, trouble sleeping at night? For a moment, their masks drop and the suppressed pain rushes to the surface. Masha's eyes tear up. Tarek puts his hand on her shoulder, clumsily trying to calm her down. I don't know what gave you this idea, sir, but I gotta say, you've struck a sensitive spot. Maybe it is better if we leave this? No, let him hear it. Are you sure? Masha ignores the question and turns towards you. Her eyes are still glassy, but her look is firm. Yes, he was afraid of the dark, and if perhaps I had been just a little more understanding of that, he might still be with us. It's the night he disappeared. See, Tobin had some trouble falling asleep. Each night, he would have me leave the room to his door wide open, and I would sing him his favorite lullaby. But Masha disapproved. Tobin was almost 9 now, and she believed we were spoiling him. And so that night... Sleep, my baby, Lullaby. There's moon up in the sky. Hush, my baby, don't be blue. He's got warm light just for you. Sleep, my baby, sound and tight. We will be here through the night. We will make you a crown of flowers, so the moon knows you're ours. Aw, you will soon dance with the stars. Who knows spell against the dark? What? Tarek, how many times? I just thought... No, I'm not having this conversation again. He's almost 9, for God's sake. But Mom, I really don't see the harm. Enough. Just be a big boy for once. But the witch... I was talking to your father. So we shut the door. And we had yet another big row about it. It's pathetic, sucking up to your own son. Right, that's what it is. You tell yourself that everyone's a suck-up. It's not that you're being a cold oh, come on! You just know that an 8-year-old is just the only one you can still impress. Damn. Better make the best of it while it lasts, Tarek. He's almost old enough to see through you. Look, it's not like my fault that our son likes me more than you. Oh, that was Tarek. How dare you! And we left our son in the dark while arguing. I left him in the dark. That evening was the last time we saw our boy. He was gone in the morning. At first, we thought he had just woken up early. He would do that sometimes, get up at sunshine and go feed the farm animals, or play around the old well. But he wasn't back by noon, and then he wasn't back by dusk. Then everything else happened. If we had just left that door open, we would have seen. We could have stopped. She trails off. When she speaks again, her voice is softer than before. For the first time since you met her, Masha seems genuinely calm. You know what's good about this? I was wrong. Wait, what that means, I could be wrong too now. Maybe there's still hope. If you really want to find our son, good sir, you have my full support. Just to be clear about this, you are giving me your blessing? Sure, if you want to call it that. Okay, exactly. You wonder if this counts as a mother's blessing, and how a statue can even tell. You can only try and see. Thank you, Masha. You feel like you should give Tarek and Masha some privacy now. You thank them for their honesty and leave the house. Okay, so I got the mother's blessing. Now I just need the king's blessing. Alright, wait. So we need to see the king. Now, oh wait. No, go back. Can I throw a lit match down the well? That won't do anything. Okay. I don't like the creepy voices. Okay. Let's turn this on, because maybe that's a clue to something. This little candle. You light the candle. The wax starts melting away rather quickly. The way it's melting away rather quickly. You feel like it might be more useful to you where it is. You decide to leave it here for now. Okay. A seal could be wax. Wait, can I get it on this? You let some wax drip on the document. Nice. Now all you need is a royal family member to imprint its seal on it. Well, the pig! The pig in the farm! Because it's a pig. It's part of royalty, right? Because the pig king, you know, all pigs are royalty. And if I can just put like his hoof print on the document, on the wet wax, I hope he doesn't want something from me. What could count as a royal family to a pig king? Maybe this is worth a try. Thankfully, the pig is very docile, straight out friendly in fact, so you have no trouble imprinting one of its hooves into the wax. There we go! It's a formal request for an audience with the pig king. It bears the seal of a local pig. Royal family indeed. Nice! Now, I kind of feel bad that I haven't fed the pig, but, you know what? He didn't want anything for my, for you know, giving me his seal of approval, so it's fine. Actually, let's save. Let us save. And let's go see the king. Alright, here you are. You show the chicken clerk the stamped document. You're not sure if it's trying to nod or is just banging its beak against the counter, but the gesture seems approving. Royal seal, very porcine. Porcine? Very appropriate, very official. Does this mean I can speak to the king now? One speaks to the king if one has a good reason. Appropriate reason? Please state reason. I mean, I come to ask the king for his blessing. A royal blessing. Acceptable. Permissible. Appropriate. The clerk bangs its beak against a concealed button under the counter. Nice. Alright, let's see the king. Wow. They said the pig was big, but you are still overwhelmed by the sheer size of his porcine majesty. The giant pig, on the other hand, is hardly impressed with you. He looks you up, then down, then he yawns. Your Majesty, it's an honor. Remind us, Rocco. Who are we speaking to? Mostly nobody, Your Highness, but he does seem to have some royal connections. The king waves his hoof vaguely in your direction. You take it as permission to speak. I have come to seek Your Majesty's blessing. A child is in danger. It has been kidnapped by an evil force, and if I don't intervene quickly... do you like apples? You're somewhat taken aback by the interruption. Do I like apples? The king says nothing more. Yes? Yes, I suppose I do like apples. Here, take an apple. You hesitantly pick up one apple. You're not sure where this is going. Remember, we used to like apples. We loved them, in fact. When I'm king, we told ourselves. Because we always knew we would be king one day. When I'm king, I'm going to have all the apples in the world. Okay. A child's life is in danger, Your Majesty. The king nods thoughtfully. Yes, the king's child's life. There's a long pause. Anyway, eventually we did have all the apples in the world. At least, you know, in potentiality. All the apples we could eat in any case. And you know what? You really don't know what. We hate apples now. They're boring. We have them all, and we hate them. He sighs deeply. The force of his breath ruffles your hair. Such is the perils of rulership. Your Majesty. He rolls his eyes impatiently. Yes. A missing child, we must intervene. My blessing, yada. Isn't it annoying, Rocco? We're telling him what to do, and it's not listening. Very annoying, Your Majesty. Bring us something. Something good. Something delicious. Something not apple. Something fit for a king. Something we will love, like we used to love apples. Then you shall have our blessing. I will do my best, Your... Is it still talking, Rocco? The king has spoken. You are dismissed. You leave the throne room, making sure the king doesn't see you shake your head in exasperation. Alright. So... He loved apple, he has all the apples, now he's bored of apples. We still have an apple though. An apple fit for a king, or a pig. Well, the pig! The little pig! In the farm, right? He still wanted something to eat, right? Maybe he'll approve of that. Come on, let's share. Sharing is caring. Come on, little pig. You finally get to eat. The pig gratefully devours the apple. Next thing you know, it jumps in your lap. Has it been trained to do this? The pig is vigorously pointing its nozzle to the east. Is it trying to lead you somewhere? East. Okay. And now down. Okay. Okay, down still. Okay, east. Well, east, I guess, yeah, because there's only one way to go. Don't tell me it's Helga's some... Oh no, it's down. He's not taking me to Helga. The pig is extremely restless. You think it wants you to let it out. Oh, there's something here. Suspicious pixel. As soon as you let go of the pig, it runs towards the spot under the tree and starts digging. A few moments later, it pushes a round dark object out of the shallow hole in the dirt. A truffle? Is that what it found? It's a truffle, okay, yeah, right, because pigs love truffles, right? This rare delicacy is the main source of income for the people of Fungham, and now you know who they have to thank for that. Oh, good boy! Give me that truffle. You pat the pig on the head and pick up the truffle. Aww, can I get the pig? The pig seems happy here. You think you'll let it have a well-deserved rest. And the pig king must love the truffle, because pigs love truffles. I don't know why this pig didn't eat, but I guess he didn't eat because he was full already with the apple. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to help. Or maybe he was a truffle-seeking pig. He was trained for that, you know? The people of Fungham trained him to find truffles. I've come bearing gifts to the king. You show the truffle to the clerk. It seems to approve. Gift quality assessment? Check. Proceed. Once again, the clerk bangs its beak against the button. Lovely. Alright, king. You present the truffle to the king. He sniffs it, then he takes a small bite. He chews it slowly and deliberately, then he smacks his lip. What is this thing it brought us? Have you seen anything like it before, Rocco? They call it a truffle, Your Majesty. It's a very rare, a delicacy. The hen soldier hesitates, seemingly realizing he's putting himself on thin ice. Unless Your Majesty doesn't like it, in which case it's trash, sir. We do like it. Yes, we like it a lot. We hereby declare we will have all the truffles in the world. See to it, Rocco. Dispatch units immediately. Let the truffle hunt begin. The soldier salutes, but stays put otherwise. He's probably used to exaggerate proclamations of this kind and knows the degree to which they are expected to be taken seriously. Now remind us, Rocco, what did you want from us? It came to request your majesty's blessing, your majesty. Yeah. Quest to find the missing child, correct? A rescue mission. Well, you satisfied us. We hereby bestow our blessings upon you. May you be successful in your mission, and may you find what you seek. Thank you, your... The king has spoken. Dismissed. I mean, still thank you, your majesty. Alright, now with the 2 blessings, let's go to the cave. We got the mother's blessing, we got the king's blessing. And, well, I'm gonna save beforehand, just in case, because we don't know. We don't know what might happen, so... I don't want to get, well, caught by the witch. Although if I think happy thoughts, let's say first. Say, okay. Mouth, let's use this. With more than a little trepidation, you stick your hand in the statue's mouth. Your head starts spinning. The statue's stone eyes stare into yours and with hypnotic intensity. Is it reading your mind? Suddenly, something inside the statue gives a reassuring click. Looks like it worked. Apparently a pig king is still a king and his blessing counts here. With with more than a little trepidation, you stick your hand in the statue's mouth. Your head starts spinning. Okay, so it's reading my mind. Suddenly something... Okay, same thing. Looks like it worked. Masha's blessing was enough to satisfy the statue. You hear the workings of a hidden mechanism somewhere deep within the mountain, and the gate sets into motion. Nice. The lair. Is that some light there? Oh, there she is. A giant statue looms atop the cliff. A door seems to be leading into the giant's head. Now in front of the door, the Veiled Lady. You quickly hide under the cliff. Tarek was right. You have found the lady's lair. If Tobin is still alive, he must be somewhere behind that door. You consider your options. As long as the Veiled Lady is guarding the entrance, there is no way in. You will need a diversion. Something to lure the lady away and give you a chance of finding Tobin. Something or somebody. But who would be brave enough to willingly call the lady? Maybe you should ponder that somewhere safer. Until you have a plan, there's not much for you to do here. Helga. She's not afraid. She actually hates the Veiled Lady. Because she's not a witch, and people think that she's a witch. I think Helga's probably a witch. Alright, let's ask for her help. She'd probably be like, okay, well I want something, because this is an adventure game. And it's always a quid pro quo. I mean, we do still have some stuff on us. Maybe she wants some old socks? Helga, big news! Where did the mist go? No time for that. I found the witch's lair. Not a witch, but you got my attention, young man. Go on. I think I found where the lady's hiding. Maybe even where she keeps Tobin. We can't lose hope, right? Helga seems distracted. She looks around, pats her pockets. Then, for whatever reason, she kneels down and takes several twigs from the ground. The only problem is, it's guarded. The lady, I saw her by the entrance. And she doesn't look like the type who sleeps, you know? So I was thinking, what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? This is important. Helga, who has been rummaging in a rucksack she had pulled out of the tent, lifts her eyes to look at you. She almost scares you. You haven't seen the old one this serious before. Preparing is what I'm doing. These are protective charms, and these here twigs might just work fine for an extra talisman or two. Now for the pentagram, I'll need some snake blood, I reckon. You are still a little confused. What is she talking about? What I'm talking about, dummy, is confronting the lady. You're going to ask me to do that, are you not? You're going to tell me to distract her long enough for you to rescue the child. The answer is yes. An enthusiastic yes, even. You are speechless. Now close your mouth, young man, and listen. This whistle... She hands you a small whistle made of hardened wood. If you blow it, I'll hear it, but that's only 'cause I'm the kind whose ears get better with age. it won't hear it. I'm pretty confident in that. So get in position, and once you're ready, blow the whistle. I'll give you some time, but you still gotta hurry, understand? Thank you. Oh, no need. I'm enjoying this. Now go. You obey without thinking. You pocket the whistle, bid Helga a brief farewell, and hurry towards the mountains. So she's gonna sacrifice herself? That's pretty awesome. That is pretty, and I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to find her snake blood. You know, that's good. That's great. No, but I should save though, cause who knows? Let's save, and let's go. So I'm just gonna hide and then use the whistle, I guess. Alright, time to see if Helga will keep her promise. Let's use the whistle. You blow the whistle. It is, as Helga said, it seems to be making no sound. Nothing is happening. Did she hear it? Is the whistle even working? You're tempted to blow again when suddenly a familiar voice echoes to the mountains. Ah, so many things piss me off these days. Effin' whiners don't stop yapping about their brat. A fat arsehole has farted his way to knighthood, kinghood actually, little skeevers, and on top of all that, sits that fracking veiled bitch. Ooh, she didn't like that. It works, but they still don't have that much time. Thank you, Helga. Let's go. Let's go. You descend a long, steep staircase. What is this place? Whoever the statue represents, he looks at peace. And are those mushrooms growing out of his head? I guess. It's a mushroom king. Huh. These murals, what are they trying to show? 3 people, and above their heads, ideas, feelings, dreams? And those dreams, they become bigger, real? It's a stretch, but it would certainly fit with everything else. No, I don't think they're ideas. I think they're fears, right? That's what whatever they fear, it's gonna become real. Tobin! You enter a large cavern. Most of the space seems to be occupied by what looks like an ancient machine. And on top of the machine, Tobin! Poor boy. Tobin, wake up! Your parents have been looking all over for you! You have no idea how worried everyone's been, little man. The boy is breathing, but he doesn't move. You try shaking him. Hell, you even slap him a little. The situation is dire. But nothing. The boy seems to be in a deep coma. You look around, so this is the mystery of the ruins. You feel like you understand more or less everything now. If you're right, then the hole in the ceiling of the cavern, you better check. Hole in the ceiling? Light is coming in through a hole in the ceiling. Is that what you think it is? The well, right? Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Yes, who's there? Oh, thank God. Tarek, it's me. It's the well, of course. Right under our feet. What are you doing down the old well, my man? The old well, huh? It all fits now. All of it. Tarek, listen. Your son is here. Tobin? You found Tobin? You bet I did. You said he would sometimes wake up early and play with the farm animals or by the well? Yeah, he fell here. Well, that's exactly what he did that morning. Except this time he must have slipped or something and he fell down. Well, that's terrible. Don't worry, he's alive. So the lady, she had nothing to do with it? You wonder how you're going to explain this, let alone shouting out from a well to a distressed father. This is where it becomes a bit complicated, Tarek. The ancient ruins, well, did you know there were mind-reading statues here? I've heard tales. And that's not the end of it, not by far. The ruins, they run under your town. I'm standing in them right now. So, there are ancient ruins in our well? Sounds a bit absurd when you put it that way, but yes. And so when Tobin fell, he must have activated a spell, an artifact, a machine. God knows what this thing is, but it's becoming pretty clear what it does. You're confusing me, sir. It manifests people's dreams, Tarek. Their fantasies. Your son liked playing with farm animals, right? And so the pig, the miraculous truffle-seeking pig your whole town depends on, of course, he's gonna be a king. The gnomes are obvious. I believed in those when I was little as well. And the veiled lady? It's what he saw when he was lying in bed alone in the dark. Just a bag and some rugs, really. But try explaining that to a kid. The lady comes when people are angry, when they argue. Do you get it? Tobin made her, but the two of you suddenly helped. I'm still confused, sir. I don't blame you. Look, the gist of it is this. Your son is here, but we need to wake him up. Right. Wait there, I'll call. Uh-oh. 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 Tarek? She's here! Do something! Tobin? Tobin? Masha! Tobin! He says Tobin's in a coma, Masha. He won't hear you. Well, what else am I supposed to do? Do you have any ideas? Thought so. Oh, so this is my fault now? I wasn't the one who... Don't even think of bringing that up now. Fuck. You are not helping. Stop arguing. Sorry, I really just... I don't know what to... Tarek, wait. The lullaby. Yes. Sleep, my baby, Lullaby. There is moon up in the sky. Hush, my baby, don't be blue. He's got warm light just for you. Sleep, my baby, sound and tight. We will be here through the night. We will make you a crown of flowers, so the moon knows you are ours. You will soon dance with the stars. Who knows spell against the dark? Hush, my baby, have no fear. Hear them whisper in your ear. Yes. Be gone. Just like that, she disappeared because she didn't exist. Is she gone? You stand up. Mom? Tobin? Son! I think I fell in the well. Am I in trouble? And just like that, it's all over. Tarek, Masha and Tobin reunite. They rebuild the town and their family. They make sure to cover the old well. Helga survived her encounter with the lady. Something about crones having 9 lives apparently. She's still rarely angry, but when she does get mad, the mountains tremble. Yeah, because she's a witch. The pigs live a long productive life as the pillar of the Fungham community. It never stops loving apples. And you? Well, you buy new socks, say farewell to everybody, and move town. All in all, you think you will have fond memories of your stay in Fungham, but the world is full of places to point, and places to click, and places to examine. The end. And that was it, everyone. That was the lovely Witch's Lullaby, written, drawn, and coded by, I guess it's Ian Vavra. And, music by Paco Diago, lullaby lyrics by Kasia Hirohai Wasilak? I don't know, Vasilak maybe? Vasilak, probably not Vasilak. Made in 2 weeks for the Adventure Jam of 2022. That was everyone, that was the Witch's Lullaby. It's a lovely game and really very impressive in just 2 weeks. Well over an hour's worth of point and clicking and adventuring and examining. With a lovely story, lovely visuals. And yeah, I mean, it's a really sweet game. If you want to try it yourself or you want to show it to someone who might enjoy it, then you can find the Witch's Lullaby on itch.io. It is available right now for Windows. Just see the link in the description below. You can also leave some feedback, say what you like, what you didn't like, and hopefully we'll get to see. Well, hopefully, I know the developer is working on a bigger game that's hopefully it's probably gonna be a commercial title, so I'm waiting. I'm definitely excited waiting for that. So just stick around, and follow me, because I'm definitely gonna cover everything by this creator. So yeah, that was everyone. The Witch is a Lullaby. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like what I do here, subscribe, check out the back catalog, check out YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble, because I'm on all those platforms, and you can discover tons and tons of cool games, mostly indie games by the way, if you go on there. And after you do that, please take just half a moment to see the way, half a minute, why not, to see the ways to which you can support me so I can continue doing gaming coverage and more for a very long time. The best way to support me is to join my locals community at cryptichybrid.locals.com. The link is also in the description below. You can become a member for free, it doesn't cost a thing, and you get all the public posts that I make on there. Or you can become a supporter, that is $4 a month, and for those $4 a month you get tons and tons of perks like early access videos, you get support only live streams, you get to decide what I play every Monday on live stream, you get behind the scenes content, you get to ask questions for future interviews that I do, you participate in game giveaways, you can request topics, all sorts of goodies, just $4 a month, and you support all my endeavors under the Cryptic Hybrid umbrella, which at this point 4 channels and well over 3,350 gameplay videos, developer interviews, and live streams. Other ways to help out are all in the description below. Check those out and choose whichever is the most appropriate for you. But again, the best way, cryptichybrid.locals.com. Thank you again for watching, and until the next time we see each other, sing lullabies to your kids, even as they become, you know, as they grow a bit older, because it's fine. And have an awesome day.